Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Thank you for giving yourself this time to reflect. It's not always easy to sit quietly with your own thoughts, especially when someone is lingering in your mind without any contact or communication. But this is an important moment, a chance to understand what's really going on inside. First, I invite you to simply acknowledge that it's okay to be thinking about this person. There is no need to judge yourself for the thoughts, even if they feel repetitive or overwhelming. You are not alone in this. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, just go and subscribe and like our video so you get latest updates before starting this video. Now I'd like to move on with today's topic. And let's begin by naming what this experience might be that we call as rumination. When our minds repeatedly return to the same thoughts, often about emotional pain, confusion, or longing, rumination isn't simply remembering, it's more like looping, circling around unanswered questions or unresolved feelings. And another relevant concept is preservative cognition, which is a broader term for continuous thinking about negative events or stressors. This type of thinking can have real emotional or physical effects that may increase stress, affect your mood, and drain your energy. Your mind may also assign high importance to that person because they matter emotionally, whether you're to attachment, memories, or unmet desires. Your brain gives them more mental real estate. Okay. In some cases, this continuous thinking is tied to attachment styles. If you have an anxious attachment styles, you may be more prone to ruminating because of deeper emotional dependence or insecurity. Um, there's also psychological pattern called ironic process theory, which means that we more try not to think something that more our mind brings it up. Okay, when you reflect on why this person is always on your mind, these are helpful frameworks not to pathologize but to understand. Now explore the underlying meanings. Okay, now let's dig deeper into what this constant thinking might mean for you personally, not just in general but in your life. Ask yourself, is there something between you and this person that feels unfinished? There's unresolved emotions or lack of closure? A conversation you never had? Something important you never expressed? Sometimes our minds try to solve the unresolved by replaying or imagining scenarios, hoping for closure, apology, or understanding. Number two is emotional attachment. What does this person represent for you? Do they embody something you deeply long for? Acceptance, love, understanding, or validation? Do your thoughts feel like they're about who they are or more about how you feel when you think about them? And you're more attached to that person, so emotional attachment is really it's a bit difficult to detach yourself through emotional attachment. Inhabit in mental pathways. Think about when these thoughts started becoming frequent. Was there a triggering event or turning point? Or over time, thinking about someone regularly becomes a kind of habit. Neural pathways strengthen, making it easier for your mind to go there automatically. And there are particular times, places, or triggers that make these thoughts stronger. For example, when you're alone at night or after remembering something. Then we have cognitive biases. Your mind might be filtering memories or experiences to empathize certain things. For example, recalling only the positive moments or interpreting ambiguous past events in a favorable way. Like, am I idolizing this person in my mind? Am I overlooking their flaws or reasons why communication ended or never began? Then we have psychological cause. What tool is taking on you. Persistent rumination can lead to anxiety, emotional exhaustion, or even interfering with daily life. And how is that affecting your mood, your energy, and your ability to focus on other parts of your life? And by exploring these, you begin to connect the dots, not just what happened, but just also why. Now, coping and meaning making. Understanding this is the first step. Now, we'll talk about how to cope with these thoughts and how to find meaning and peace, and even if you don't get external closure. Self compassion and validation. Remind yourself that it's natural to think about someone who was or is important to you. These thoughts don't make you weak, they make you human. Speak to yourself kindly. It's okay to feel that way. My mind is trying to make sense of something that is important. Even love is also associated with memory a lot. And you have you store that memory, is it in sensory memory, short-term memory, or long-term memory? So just keep on recalling a moment. If you keep on thinking about that person, so definitely you start falling in love with that person. And if you don't think about that person, that you won't fall in love with them. Okay. So thinking plays an important role. You might like something about that person. That is why you keep on thinking. You guys might have similarities in the life stories. Your past must be resembling. They must be similar, and you guys might think, oh, we both are in the same page, and you guys get emotionally attached. And at times people don't express themselves. They feel like um yes, you don't even know that other person he loves you or not, and you both are shy and introverts, so you both aren't expressive, so this is you won't be able to achieve your love. So this is also difficult. Then we have reflective journaling. Write down what comes up when you think about this person: memories, what if, regrets, and hopes. Sorry. Ask yourself questions. What would I say to them if I could? What would I want to hear in response? And what do I need from me, not from them? Okay, your expectations means a lot. It matters a lot. You have to journal them. You have to write down everything. You have to write down what triggers you, and if you find something a red flag or something, you first have to address to that. You first have to ask them before getting so much emotionally attached with someone. Okay, and challenging thought patterns. I mean, you notice a loop of thinking. Pause and ask: is this thought helping me? Is it realistic? Am I assuming things that might not be true? I use a cognitive approach, try to reframe or challenge irrational or unhelpful thoughts. Very well, mine suggest questioning beliefs that fuel these intrusive thoughts. Okay, and recognize if you are idealizing or filtering. Bring in a more balanced perspective. Okay, so even in CBT, CBT is a complete therapy. So in that we challenge the thoughts. Okay, we challenge the automatic, the thoughts that are intrusive, that are disturbing. So we challenge the thoughts and we replace them. Okay, then create psychological distance instead of entirely suppressing thoughts, which because of ironic process theory often backfires. And try to notice them with curiosity. Oh, here is that thought again, without immediately engaging. You can set a worry time or reflection time, a limited time each day when you allow yourself to think, reflect, or journal, and then gently shift your focus back to your life tasks. Then seek support. Talk with a friend, therapist, or counselor about what you are experiencing. Sometimes verbalizing these repetitive thoughts can help externalize them and reduce their hold. If thoughts feel obsessive or you are struggling to manage them, consider professional help. Present rumination, persistent ones, can be part of anxiety or other conditions, and therapy approaches like CBT can help you identify unhelpful thinking styles and build healthier strategies. Efficacy therapy at any time. You you guys can connect with me. I'm always available for you. Okay, don't be feel hesitant. I'm always available for you. Guys can text me, message me, comment there. I'm always available for you. Don't feel you are alone. Then meaning and growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What does this person still matter in my mind? And even if you don't reconnect with them, this experience might be teaching you something about your needs, your boundaries, and your emotional patterns. Use this as an opportunity to grow. You can build more self-awareness, emotional resilience, and clarity about what you truly want in relationships and in life. And to wrap up, consistently thinking about someone, even if there is no communication, is often not random. It usually points to deeper emotional currents, attachment, unresolved business, habit, or meaning making. You have acknowledged this reality of these thoughts, and you have explored what they might mean to you, and have considered how to respond them in healthier and more compassionate ways. Going forward, remember your thoughts are not your destiny. You don't have to be captive to them, and with kindness, reflection, and support, you can transform this mental pathway into a source of insight and healing. So, thank you for doing this inner work today. Take a moment if you like to reflect on insight or intention you want to carry with you. I feel like this today's video, I would like you to stay to just like, share, and comment so that we know that was bothering you, and keep on making more videos for you. So stay connected with me. Till then, take care. Bye.